Right guys, so I'm heading to Chiang Mai. Yeah, I've literally just booked the flight and I am heading down there ASAP, literally in 2:55 a.m. And the reason why I picked Chiang Mai is because one of my business partners is down in Chiang Mai and we've got some new talent that in terms of employees that is in Chiang Mai, and just looking to develop those relationships and network with and spend some time with my business partner. Yassine, how do you feel that I'm leaving, bro? Well, you're leaving as well.
Yeah,
you're leaving as well.
You're going to Silicon Valley. What are you talking about? This guy's going to Thailand. He's going to Silicon Valley.
Would you ever come to Thailand?
Bro, why are you going to Thailand?
Just because I just got
He's just bored, bro.
It's just for the talent.
Now, basically, what it is.
Nah, shush.
Is Roman was in his room and went, fucking hell, what if I just went? And then, like, days of, like, letting it mature.
The issue is that I let it.
He's thought about it, and now it's just like, we're gonna have to go.
Thing is, it was like a little thought to start off with, and then I explored the idea.
Wait, but is it literally just for things? Like, what is the actual reason?
He hasn't figured that out yet.
He's just so ADHD, yeah, his brain needs dope.
I just need a fix.
But he needs to go and find himself.
Well, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke,
You're gonna come back
he doesn't
a
eat
fucking
bullshit.
Ladyboy, bro.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's look at this view quickly. Look at that. And then this is on the 71st floor, I believe. 71st floor. Crazy views. Crazy views. Where were we when I first started working?
So do we do the full backstory or do we just do higher flow?
We'll do the higher
backstory.
flow recently.
Okay, higher flow recently. So I was basically selling data, like web leads, and I had a small team behind me, but I couldn't really make it profitable. And I've known Roman for some time. We've been doing some things together in the past, and I just didn't really have the sales expertise I need. And I think, to be honest, as someone who was a founder-led in a business, I actually got lazy and didn't realize how important it was to lead the team and actually lead it. I think you see so many sales managers now that will just employ loads of people and think that the system's going to work.
Yeah.
In the reality, it's my responsibility as a sales manager to build that system out and put that one in place. And when we created Hireflow together, I think that was what I was lacking, and I didn't even realize this was a problem. So it was a bottleneck I had that I couldn't even find. The second Roman stood in like that, you've got no sales process. Like, your sales aren't booking any meetings, like, what's going on? And I couldn't find out. And I was saying to him, like, mate, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And it took him to come in and show me everything. And we went from maybe 2.5 grand collected in that sort of first month to now we've done over 50K, and it's only been like a month later.
Yeah.
So it just picked up.
So specifically, what was the bottlenecks at that point when we first started?
Okay, so the bottlenecks was not enough meetings in the calendar, and the second of which was not enough sales. And the problem is I knew how to sell it, but I didn't hold myself accountable and sell it myself first to train others.
And then what did we actually do to make that change?
So the first thing we did was I wanted to keep people rather than the business. So I kept people on that shouldn't have been there and weren't performing because I was people first, not business first. And as a founder, that's going to destroy it. So you made me realize we need new people in. We got new people in. Yeah. You got me back on the phone, back in calls.
We got a new structure with the setters as well, which I think was a big thing.
Yeah, big
to get people bought into the outcome of the business. We needed to change the setter structure, hold them accountable to KPIs and pay them based on those KPIs. Scaled up the amount of meetings that we got literally just from that. Connor started sitting the meetings himself so we could actually build out the process properly. We put a proper sales process in place, and then the results speak for themselves.
Exactly that. And now we've got 4 closers, we've got 10 setters, we're now rolling ads in, and the bottleneck isn't even sales anymore because we're getting sales in the door. Now it's to the point where we've got another closer on and we just need more meetings. So now you're helping us with ads as well, which is really, really good.
So we've got,
it's quite exciting.
We've got 4 closers on right now.
Yep.
And we've got probably 3 stacked diaries, one of them self-set.
Yes,
is that,
correct.
That's sort of where we're at right now.
That's where we're at, and I think with the use of ads, the guy who's self-set right now got a lot of potential. So I think I will pilot ads, which you told me to do, because obviously I can then get my calendar filled up on his, and I take the ads because it's a new process. So as you're leading that team, you should build that process out. So
as a manager, you always want to stay involved. I think that's what a lot of managers what their pitfalls are, is when they sort of try to remove themselves too much when they've not even built the process out themselves. I think bringing Connor back in to get into the sales, build out the sales structure properly, that's really helped the trajectory of the business.
Oh, 100%. Like we're actually confident with it now, and on top of that, you've also helped us with the actual triage script. Like we haven't even got the triage in place yet, but where Roman's had so much experience, he's already got a triage script ready. And like when you read it through it's just fluid, it's smooth. And to be honest, like where I've just come from pure outbound and now we've got an inbound funnel, I had no experience there. And again, Roman's just helped us build that out. So yeah, 10 out of 10, mate. It's been absolutely wicked. I'm excited for the future.
Right, so I've just set off, and yeah, I don't know why I always do this. I always like feel like I need to go on like a little adventure. I think after a while, I just get a little bit restless and want to do something new. So that's probably why, you know, I'm doing this. You know, it's not like there's a war going on or anything like that, but yeah. And I wanted to make a point around like freedom and, you know, the whole idea of freedom and stuff like that, because when I had no money and I was in uni and all that sort of thing, like all I wanted was to have freedom, yeah, and I wanted to be able to do whatever I want, travel wherever I want, have money in the bank. And it wasn't even necessarily about all the materialistic stuff. It was more about just being able to do what I want, when I want, whatever time I want, you know, be physically wherever I want, have nice surroundings, all that sort of thing. And I wanted to, you know, do that sort of stuff. But what I realised is a crazy feeling is that once I had total, utter freedom, I was travelling around doing all that sort of stuff, but I just felt completely empty, and I felt like I didn't belong anywhere and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a weird sort of polar opposite sort of reaction that happened that I thought was going to happen. What I've noticed really is that the main thing is that you're, you know, with people that you care about, your boys, whoever you know want to spend time with, your day to day with, and you're having a good time and you're building something and you're working towards something that's meaningful. I think that's what counts more than anything. It's not about having complete freedom, because that often leads to, you know, complete feeling lost. Yeah. Right, so basically I am in the airport and it is dead. It is dead. I will show you what is here. I mean, look, to be fair, it is after midnight, however, it is pretty dead. Right, so literally sitting down now, having a bit of food. On some stuff. I've got to, in the next few days, I'm going to try and launch a new market for lead generation. It's going to be roofing, commercial roofing. And the reason for that is that we generate a lot of commercial solar leads. And we generate a lot of roofing leads as a byproduct of that. So yeah, it makes sense to increase the revenue we can make from the same sort of effort that we're putting into it, right? Yeah, that's sort of our thought process around that. But probably got around 45 minutes until I need to start worrying about the flight. So I'm gonna crack on with this work now and then do that. Right, so we are in the sky and we haven't been shot down yet. Right guys, so we have officially landed in Chiang Mai, and yeah, do you know what? I actually quite like it so far. It doesn't reek of, you know, it doesn't seem to me like a shithole, which I have experienced in other Asian countries. But let me just show you about. So I'll turn this off, and then I'll show you. Let me switch this around. So this is the view out the window. It's quite nice actually. It's, you know, got a little road, got a little lake. And then there's just, you know, cafes and shops and stuff like that. And then, yeah, just some trees, nothing special. And then, yeah, just got a really simple room, decent desk. I've literally just ordered some adapters and stuff like that so I can charge my stuff up. But yeah, I've got the setup. I've got a nice little like elevator. I don't even know what to call it, like an elevation stand or something like that. Keyboard, mouse, phone, watch. You know, got to show off the watch. Notepad, camera setup, and yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it, and that's just an ensuite toilet there. Right, so I have this set up now, guys. I've got my mic. Let me turn this off then. So exit that. Got the setup, got the mic. It's a little bit messy, got my computer. But essentially, I've just been cracking on with a bit of work. And since I have been traveling and stuff like that, we've got, let's have a look. We've done a 10K panel, 12 kW panel system, 10K sold today. And then we've also probably had around 10K come in with the energy company for just client transactions and stuff like that. So it's been quite a good day, to be fair, since I've been traveling. Nice surprise since I got off the plane. But to be fair, I'm just glad I got my setup done and I'm cracking straight on with work. And I'm in a good area, got a nice room, didn't have to repurchase another room because I've done that before where I've regretted booking a room and then I've moved to another one and then it was a disaster and then moved to another one. So I'm glad that that's not happening now. Good morning. So I've just woken up and I am going to start the day off early, 8:18 right now. I went to bed at like 12ish, so got a decent bit of sleep. And I got to move out of this place in a sec. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a motorbike, maybe try and sort out a gym membership, go ice bath, sauna, and just see what Chiang Mai has to offer today. Hi, so we got our breakfast in. Nice and easy. Got our breakfast in quicker than we got our coffee, which is surprising. But yeah, I'm gonna tuck into it. Just in this cafe now, literally about to get some coffee and get some work in. When I look on this sort of week and where the business is at right now and what we're struggling with, the main things that sort of pop to mind is, let's say for TNWNG right now, I'm looking to expand into the roofing market, start marketing to roofers. So that's a good point. I need to build out a landing page for roofers. We're also looking at getting like an email specialist in because we're getting loads of leads we're getting a huge amount of opt-ins from email. So that's working really well. So we're going to continue scaling up the email side of things. So potentially SOPs for new email specialist. And then in terms of higher flow, the main bottlenecks really is, recruitment is making sure that you have specific campaigns around specific candidates. I think that's what will print the most on recruitment lead generation, because it's so saturated with recruiters, doing outreach and stuff like that. So you need to just make sure that you're differentiating massively. The roofing side of things needs to get uploaded. I think I'm gonna need to qualify the leads a bit further than I would on solar, just because a lot of roofers are just have no money at all, and would just mess you about. So yeah, gonna have to maybe add some more qualifying questions, or maybe just qualify them further through the ad, and maybe through the option as well. We'll see. I just want to give a massive shout out to Lovable, because literally I can just whip up a website in literally 5 minutes, probably 5 minutes, and it costs me barely anything. I can create as many as I want. It's absolutely amazing. If you don't know what Lovable is, then I would get on it ASAP. And it's not just used for websites. You can use it to build like apps and like platforms and stuff like that. So it's really good. So if you look at this here, this is literally the roofing landing page that I created in like 10 seconds. So like literally just talk to it like ChatGPT. So I said, get rid of booking page, put all on roofing page. I didn't even spell it properly, and it would just understand what I said, and then I just put all the testimonials on here. Got my VSL that I need to swap out, got the offer. It's just amazing. Any of you guys that don't drink coffee, you are missing out, guys. You are missing out. And the reason I say that is because when you drink coffee, you just get so locked in. I've literally just had a double espresso and a latte. And I've been sat here in this cafe just locked in. Literally built a website, getting this VSL done, gonna post the VSL, gonna get a few ads done, literally in like the space of an hour. Yeah, and this is the thing. A lot of people would take like a week to do a website, maybe even a month, and then you'll just put it off entirely. VSL, literally just bang one out on the spot. And that's what you can do with a camera like this as well. Like this, you know, I can literally just turn around, VSL straight away, edit it up, add the bits over the top, and bang, it's sorted. So yeah, speed of implementation is key, guys. Right, so something I want to talk about is speed of implementation. Like, what I've realized recently is that you need to be absolutely aggressive with the way that you approach your business and, you know, testing and just trying to find out, you know, as quick as possible and make progress as quick as possible. I'll give you a perfect example. So I literally just sat in this cafe just now and I drank a couple of espressos and I was feeling really productive, yeah, or like feeling like really urgent, yeah. So I definitely recommend getting some caffeine in. And then I sat there, I built a landing page in like 10 minutes using Lovable. I then created a VSL while I was in the cafe, edited the VSL to have everything that I needed, uploaded it, didn't overthink it. And then I created 2 to 3 ads that I've already got live. So I've built a full funnel with ads and launched it, and a Calendly as well, within like an hour and a half of sitting in the cafe. And me doing that instead of overthinking it, trying to make the landing page perfect, and then, you know, trying to make the VSL perfect, like screw that. Like I'll start there and then I'll improve later on based on feedback and, you know, seeing things I can add in myself, right? But the first things first is get it live, get some leads in, sit some calls, get some feedback, iterate and improve the process. So if you're sat there sort of procrastinating on anything, yeah, just do it. Realize that, you know, you could have done it better in other ways, and then just re-upload it, right? If you put something out there on the internet and it's not very good, it doesn't really matter. No one's going to remember it anyway. So just do it. If it's bad, then it's good because you realize it's bad and then you know how you could improve it. And don't overthink it. Just implement quickly, and then you're going to get much better results. So we are on the way to a mountain. I'm on the back of a bike right now, on the back of a moped, because I've not got one. I'm gonna go trekking up a mountain. I love it when I'm in places like this because it always feels like I'm on an adventure. Yeah, I think that's what I like about this place compared to Dubai. So yeah, see you at the mountain. So I'm here, just climb this massive hill next to a waterfall. This is sick, man. My cardio is absolutely shocking though. So yeah, need to do more of these and I'll get my cardio right back up to speed. Right guys, so I just came down the mountain and to be honest, we didn't even go all the way up. We got like maybe halfway up and then someone told us that we had another hour up to go. So like, yeah, fuck that. Gonna go ice bath and sauna instead. So that's where I'm heading now. I'm heading to the Cocoon for an ice bath and sauna session. It's been a while, right? And I'm looking forward to it. So I'm here at the Cocoon and yeah, it's pretty sick to be fair. There's a sauna, ice bath, there's like a restaurant here as well. So yeah, it's pretty sick.